and discuss borderline and antisocial personality disorders in a little bit of detail. Personality disorders are characterized by a pervasive and inflexible personality style that differs markedly from the expectations of the individual's culture and causes distress or impairment in some way. They typically begin in adolescence or early adulthood. These disorders occur in just over 9% of the U.S. population. Avoidant and schizoid personality disorders are the most frequent, while antisocial and borderline personality disorder are the most problematic. So there are three main clusters of personality disorders, and we don't have time to go into all of these, but I wanted you to be aware of these different clusters. So you have cluster A that has some symptoms that are similar to schizophrenia and called paranoid personality disorder, schizoid, and schizotypal personality disorder. Then you have cluster B that has antisocial, histrionic, narcissistic, and borderline personality disorder. And then cluster C that has avoidant, dependent, and obsessive-compulsive personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder is characterized by instability in interpersonal relationships, self-image, and mood, as well as marked impulsivity. The symptoms include an inability to tolerate the thought of being alone. They will make frantic efforts to avoid abandonment or separation. Their relationships tend to be intense and unstable. They have a very unstable view of themselves and might suddenly display shifts in personal attitudes, interests, career plans, choice of friends. These individuals tend to be highly impulsive and may engage in reckless and self-destructive behaviors. They also might show intense and inappropriate anger. In addition, they can be moody, sarcastic, bitter, maybe even verbally abusive. Antisocial personality disorder is characterized by complete lack of regard for other people's rights or feelings. Symptoms include repeatedly performing illegal acts, lying or conning others, impulsivity and recklessness, irritability and aggressiveness, failure to act in responsible ways, a lack of remorse, overinflated sense of self, superficial charm, and the lack of ability to empathize. So these individuals must be at least 18 years old to be diagnosed. And here this diagram just kind of shows you some of the risk factors that predict later violence. And I believe you can also find this in the text.